Okay. Greetings, fellow YouTubers, and welcome, chat, to the live stream of Brass Tactics VR. It's a new game, and I just purchased it, and I feel, well, there we go, that we are going to play. Let's back up a little bit. It has taken me hours to get this working. Problems, oh, what are all these? Can I choose? What am I even looking at? Oh, play with friends. No. Campaign's what I want. Alright, it has taken me hours to get this up and running. I hope I'm running correctly. Problems. This is a Oculus Rift exclusive game title, meaning it's not on Steam, unfortunately. I wish they could get their act together and just have all this shit together, but they don't. And unfortunately, getting this chat screen up on my thing has taken me forever because it kept telling me you can't run two VR programs at the same time. I was having all kinds of issues. But a little research online and a bunch of hassle and working back and forth, and now I've got both running, Steam VR and Oculus VR, and middleman running in the background to force this to show up. And this has taken me a while just to get this chat screen thingy, but I got it, and that thing should show up. Who cares? It's working. Problems with this setup, I couldn't get it to, I mean, I could with more practice get this on my right hand, because I like to turn this hand for this game to use the stuff, but I guess I can just get used to doing it this way. So when I turn my hand, chat shows up, chat goes away, chat shows up, chat goes away. Awesome. Anyhow, let's get started. This is an RTS, that's real-time strategy game. We can look at some of the things before we get going. There's a lot. This isn't all of them, but let's take a look at the Titan, the most expensive in jewels that I see here is the Airship. That
I'm still baffled by this massive dirigible. The function I understand. It can transport our units to itself and can repair any of our nearby squads and units. How in the Blue Lady's name did Zavolto develop this bit of artistry? Looking at it, I think he must have stolen the plans. Or maybe, he might have wooed away an architect from the Academy of Nadane.
Well, however it was created, it is a flying escort unit for castle assault. Activate to transform into rally point. Good for escorting groups, support hill units. When rally point is deployed, all units built by towers will spawn beneath the airship. Awesome. Airship tower will construct exactly one airship. Bomb attacks are fairly weak and should be a last resort. Gather many units under the airship to advance together with healing boom. Excuse me. Send against enemy castles and activate rally point and queue up units at your tower. Sweet. The next top tier is the Titan.
Here we have a prime example of a giant humanoid form. You need that for mobility, and to wield the massive hammers. Take all the time you want looking at this. I never get tired of admiring what I accomplished with this design.
Alright, strong melee unit for castle assault. Activate rage for increased move and attack. Strong versus ground units, towers, weak versus air units and artillery. This is a rock, paper, scissor type RTS. I don't really like those. Well, all RTSs are like that, but you don't have the options for instance, creating specific units that you can tie to a number, a group, and then select that group. For example, if archers are good at taking out soldiers, for example. You can't like have your whole group and just select archers only. Unfortunately, that's a real bummer. And that's a bummer. But it's okay. Next up, let's take a look at the next one I think is really cool, the dragon. It's a flying unit.
I'm still baffled.
There we go.
As bad as the Wasps were, this is even worse. I ask you, do we really need these giant flying machines?
Yes.
I'm more than a little in awe of this one's sheer size. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to make such a thing flight-worthy?
Alright. Slow aerial bombard unit. Activate emulate to move fast and spread fire. Strong versus warriors, cavalry, all artillery, towers. Weak versus archers, tanks, and wasps. Let's see. Basic units. Let's just go look at the 3 basic units and we'll get going. Warriors.
These warriors are your...
Wait, we did not read this.
As
Veteran
bad as the Wasps
dragons.
were,
These are
this
upgrades.
is even worse. I ask you,
Oh,
do we
quiet.
really need these giant flying machines?
If you upgrade
I'm
to
more than a
veteran,
little in awe of
can
this
be
one's sheer
activated for
size. Do you have any
emulate
idea how
much
difficult
more
it is to
often.
make such a thing flight-worthy?
The next upgrade, Ravager Dragon. Improved bombs, enhanced against towers and turrets. Got it. Alright.
These warriors are your essential core melee unit. They're trained to work in tight squads. Each unit is a wondrous feat of mechanical engineering, designed by our most accomplished architects.
Basic infantry unit. Squad of 6. Good health, strong melee. Strong versus cavalry, tanks, rocketeers. Weak versus archers, artillery, wasps, and dragons. And then we have the archers.
The archers are your primary ranged unit. They deploy in squads to rain destruction from a distance. I've always been partial to archers. There's something elegant about them. And of course, those arrows are excellent against the cursed wasps.
Basic range unit. Squad of 6. Low health, fast projectiles. Strong versus warriors, wasps, dragons. Weak versus cavalry, artillery, and rocketeers. And their veteran archery, faster attack, fire archers, arrows set enemies on fire, and skirmish archers, faster move, penetrating arrows, projectile defense. Not sure what that is. I forgot to tell you what this one was. Veteran warrior.
These warriors are your essential core melee unit. They're trained to work in tight squads. Each unit is a wondrous feat of mechanical engineering, designed by our most accomplished architects.
I really need to clean my head lenses. It's a little bit scuffy. Alright, veteran warriors. Strong attack, increased health. Stealth warriors. Now these are cool. Invisible when not in combat. Increased health and speed. Volatech warriors. Electrical slowing attack. Increased health. Now the stealth warriors, they can go up against archers because they're invisible. If they're invisible, they can get up right in their face and kill them, which is awesome. Haven't played with the Baltic yet. Let's take a look at the cavalry.
Your mounted squads are outstanding at covering distance quickly. Watching the cavalry train led me to design my first mechanical horse.
Basic fast unit. Squad of 4. Fast movement, charge attack. Strong versus archers, artillery, rocketeers, turrets. Weak versus warriors, wasps, tanks, and dragons. See, that's a lot to remember, actually. What they're good against and what they're not. And since you can't really put them in groups, it really makes things more aggravating. Veteran cavalry. Faster move, increased health, stronger ram. Armored cavalry. Piercing ram, stun immunity. Projectile defense. I didn't know there was units that stun. Stun stun ram, increased health. Alright, so that's that. Oh, and we got artillery, which is really cool too, if you can micromanage it well enough.
This beautiful machine is a mobile artillery unit. It can transform into a powerful stationary weapon. I could spend all day just watching it pack and unpack. In truth, the transformation is breathtakingly intricate.
So basically this puppy here can turn into a really long-range artillery when it's packed in like that, and it is extreme range bombard unit. Activate to transform to cannon mode and bat. Strong versus archers, rocketeer, turrets. Weak versus cavalry and tanks. So my question is, when it's not packed, I know that it can take on flying units when it's not packed. So, and it doesn't really say that under the artillery, so. Upgrades. Veteran artillery. Improved cannon fire rate when unpacked and stationary. Sentinel artillery. Can attack air targets when packed up and mobile. Packed up and mobile. So that one allows it to do either way when it, oh, that is awesome. What else can we look at? Ah, the mechanic. Everybody knows what a mechanic can do.
Ah, the mechanic.
Support unit.
I think you'll find that every architect loves these quirky machines. They are extensions of us on the battlefield. These keep your forces in good mechanical order. It doesn't matter how well engineered the clockwork mechanisms are. In battle, sometimes repairs are necessary.
Basically, this support unit can heal allies. Activate to trigger emergency healing boost. Good for escorting groups, protecting towers. Now, I've tried to use this a little bit. Micromanagement in a fight, it's almost impossible. At least with my skill level. That's where being able to have groups that you can just select with a number or something would be really awesome. Upgrade for protection from fire, stun, and weak. And you can have group numbers in virtual reality. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to give you another layer, like a toolbar or a bar with the numbers that you can just press to select a group. Even that way would be better than not having it at all. Anyway, veteran mechanics can be activated for heal burst much more often. Cleanse mechanic, or negates fire, stun, weaken, or nearby allies. Now, this repair unit mechanic also repairs structures, not just other units. What else can we look at? Oh, the wasps.
Wasps, necessary. They are your airborne squad. I do admire their construction, for they are truly a masterpiece of engineering. But I must admit, I loathe them.
I don't like that color. That does not look like that color to me. But yeah, you can turn your units into whatever color you like. I'm going with red just, well, because. And this is a custom set. Veteran wasps. Strong air-to-air attacks. Increased health. Strike wasps. Faster move. Anti-air flak. Large stealth detection radius. Oh, so they can detect stealth units. That means they could unstealth your warriors when they're stealth. Interesting. Basic flying unit, squads of 4, can move over obstructions. Bomb attack. Strong versus warriors, cavalry, artillery, and dragons. Weak versus archers, tanks, turrets, and towers. And then we have the rocketeers. They're awesome as well.
When I heard about these, I laughed. A giant humanoid with a rocket tube? Please, it seems like overkill. As an architect, I'll also admit that I'm not fond of this one because its attacks play havoc with delicate mechanisms.
Alright. Long-range escort unit. Group with allies. Activate to unleash area weakening blast. Strong versus archers, wasp, towers. Weak versus warriors, cavalry, artillery, and rockets. Other rocketeers. Veteran rocketeers can be activated for volley much more often. Shatter rocketeers, weaken effect is twice as strong. And then we have simple scouts.
Scouts aren't particularly good for direct combat, even in a full squad. They specialize in sneaking through territory and require skill to maximize their tactical potential.
I really want to test them out. I wonder if they're stealthy or something like invisible. Fast economic units. Squad of 3. Fast movement can scavenge resources. Good for fast expansion. Enemy harassment. Upgrade for economic boost later in the game. Veteran scouts. Ore harvested from enemies killed near unit. Rally Scout. Increases movement speed of allies near unit. Another upgrade. Scavenger Scouts. Additional jewel harvested from enemies killed near units. Got it. What else? Is there any units here that I'm not seeing? Let's switch to a normal set. Balance. Alright, anything here? There's tanks, titan, artillery, mechanic, wasp. see any. Titan, dragon, tank. This is aggressive, by the way. Where archers? No. Airship. Rocketeers. I really like the airship. So this is my custom set. Meaning these are not in it. The Rocketeer's not in it. Scout. Or actually, I would like to have a scout. That means replacing something else. I really don't want to, because I love the dragon and the airship. I haven't even got to try yet. Choices. But I don't think I have the options here under the campaign. I think I'm given what I'm given. And you get... Yeah. So it really doesn't matter. So far, there's zero people on chat. Oh, I wish I could get people come to watch my stream. But at the very least, you YouTubers get to watch and enjoy. I hope you enjoy. I really love to have some feedback, because I'm not getting it here in chat, as you can see. And what's really cool with this program I'm using, I can actually manipulate it, like typing in it and changing settings. Like, really hard to do though. Like, open that up, make it like transparent.
The archers are your primary ranged
like
unit.
that.
They deploy in squads to rain destruction.
So you got
got
to be careful, because the game
I've always
doesn't
been
see
partial to archers. There's something elegant about
Okay.
them. And of course, those arrows are excellent against the cursed wasps.
Anyhoozle, let's get going. Let's exit this and get a campaign going. We're going to start with 1. I've made it to 4. The others are locked. I hope there's going to be more than this, because that's really not many. 8. And, well, it won't take long to get through these, because I'm not going to go slow this time, since I kind of have a familiarity with it, although it has been a while since I did the first one and the second one, because those two were free with the arena version before this came to retail. The arena version is still free. You can play the first map as many times as you want against other people or solo, or even the campaign. You can do up to number 2, but that's it. Then you have to buy the game to have all the other maps and campaigns and all that stuff. Alright, let's get started with the very first basic one. In the desert. Sacred to the Blue Lady, you face a reluctant opponent. Reluctant, and learn to use the war table. That's where we do all our fighting, on the war table, which you're about to experience. Too bad my mouth doesn't move with that character. I mean, I've got my own animated characters for my avatar, for my webcam, and I can move the mouse. Yeah, they need to do work. Alright, let's get started. I wonder, yeah, they don't let you change it. And I can't really reach it from here, and I'm not getting up. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing? Alright, here we go. Start. You can select a single squad instead of an entire group of squads by pulling the trigger halfway. Here's this table. This is bigger, far bigger than
and thank the Blue Lady for that. Now, you must have an imperial ton of questions. I know, I'm sorry. I wish we had found you sooner, but for right now, what you need to know is that Princeps Volto is encroaching into our territory. He's already taken over several city-states, and the devil is trying to claim our ferrous magnet mines, which are vital for my Titan project. So let's get started. In front of you is my responsibility and my joy. Our war table, where all the action takes place. You can raise and lower the table by grabbing and adjusting it with both hands, like this. Now you try it.
So I'm up against
Squeeze
Garo.
both grip buttons simultaneously to raise or lower the table until it is about waist high.
Alright, right here.
Good. You can also move the table around by grabbing it with one hand and sliding it like so. This allows you to quickly access any part of the battlefield with the flick of a wrist.
Nice.
Give it a shot.
Still a little
Squeeze
bit
one
difficult.
grip button and pull to move the table to get a closer look at the enemy castle.
Oh, way out the
That's
other end,
where
huh?
Princeps Gero is situated. So many names, I know. He's one of Zavolto's vassals, but don't worry. He
enemy
doesn't
castle.
know about you. Yet.
So basically, whoa, I did not want to trigger that.
You pick that up very quickly. Take a moment to try moving the table in different directions.
Cool. This is the enemy. That's cavalry, and that's...
Now move backwards
soldiers.
to our castle, so we can build our first tower.
So basically, here's our layout. We have to get up here to defeat the castle. Here's a bridge that's closed. That's the only access point to his territory. He's got all these territories. He's blue, we're red. And he's got archers right here. And over here, he's got more archers. He definitely likes his archers. And
now move backwards to our castle, so we can build our first tower.
I love VR. It's really awesome. So basically, I'm in a room with very little room, and I gotta remember that there's actually a wall right there. I need to maybe scoot a little bit this way. I have so little room. I wish I had a big ass room that I could get up, walk around, but it is what it is. Alright.
Now move backwards to our castle,
Yes.
so we can build our first tower.
So let's do that then.
Towers are placed in open round sockets, like the one in front of our castle. Turn your wrist palm up until the pallet appears. With your other hand, grab a
Can't see
tower
it.
with your trigger
See,
and
it's
put it in the
blocking
round
it.
socket.
So I had to get used to doing it with this one. So you can do it with either one, but as you can see, it's kind of just behind that, like that. Can't see it. It's there. That's the only downside with this game. But I can do it with the right. I really want to get this put on the right hand because left hand just feels natural to do that. So what did he say he wanted me to do? Oh, he wanted me to put something there. So there's lots of archers.
With your other hand,
And these
grab
are
a tower
soldiers
with your trigger
here.
and put it in the round socket.
So the first thing we're going to fight is soldiers. So archery sounds like the best option, right? So let's build this hand, the archer. So we click on that, place it down here.
Perfect. Now we have a tower. Towers allow us to train squads, which increase our military strength.
Where'd you go, guy?
To train a squad, touch one of our towers to highlight it, then press A.
So then I can press A, or you can do it with the X, either way. But we'll do it with the tutorial way first. And as you can see, it costs 9 gold to produce.
You've queued up a squad.
We're going to queue up 3.
You can queue up to 3 squads at a time at
Don't
each
have the
tower.
money yet.
After a short time, the squad will appear on the battlefield next to the tower.
There they are.
Just like that. To command our squad, squeeze the trigger and point at it. While still holding the trigger, point where you want it to go and
Still
release
don't
the
have
trigger.
money. See, you can look here and see the money. We got
That's
6
it.
gold, 4. We can have
One
plus
of Jero's
4. We
warrior
have
squads
0.
is stationed nearby.
Alright.
To attack, select your squads using
This
the
costs
trigger.
9.
Point at an enemy squad and release.
What? I wasn't even paying attention. Trigger. Oh, he wants me to move these over to attack. Got it. To kill those guys. Piece of cake. I still want 3. It doesn't look like we're getting resources, so I guess we're stuck with what he wants us to do. So we can take these units. He doesn't want us to do the special things because he shows us. But if you push forwards on the thumbstick, you can turn it into attack move, so it will attack anything along the way. And you can also down to force it to stay where it's at, no matter what, and not go off chasing anything. And if you want to move one instead of both, like in this group, you have to hold the trigger, then you can just control it that way, without controlling everything. That's the only micromanagement you have in the game, which really sucks, because it's actually hard to do. But let's do this. They're far away, so we should be able to take both of these guys out without any trouble. And we got gold coming in, so... Oh yeah, we got enough. Let's make another. Here we go. Now we're down to 7. Takes 9. This should be a piece of cake for them both to...
One down.
Take
One to
them
go.
out. Sweet.
Ha! I knew it. That's exactly how Princeps Moravia would have worked.
So now we need
Excellent.
to occupy
Now let's capture that region next to our castle before Jero's forces do. First, move a squad to the highlighted tower socket. It will open up for you when your squad arrives.
This one I think we'll make...
Now that the socket is
soldiers,
open,
yeah.
place a tower onto it, just like before.
So this
Remember
time,
to turn your wrist so your palm faces upward to access the tower pallet.
we will go with warrior.
You've taken control of this region.
Nice.
Captured regions produce ore and jewels for us, which we need to train squads, build
Cost
towers,
6 to
and
make
upgrade our
soldiers.
castle. Take a look at your wrists.
I got 3, now I got 5.
Your gauntlets show your current resource totals, as
Need
well as
one
the
more
amount of your
point.
next jewel payout.
Come on, give me that gold.
Spend ore to train new squads.
Yeah,
Spend
now
jewels
I'm
to
getting
construct
jewels.
towers, add upgrades to our castle, build turrets, or to help train elite unit squads.
There we go. Now we got 3 of
Let's
those.
upgrade our castle, which
We still
hasn't seen
need-
improvement since Princeps Moravia's time. First, move back behind our castle.
What? Oh yeah. Upgrade time.
Next, grab an upgrade from the drawer using the trigger.
Now
Place
these
it onto a
cost
square socket
crystals.
next to the
We got
castle
8.
and release.
So we can put any of these there. So what do we want to upgrade? I think... Let's go with warriors. So you can put them there or there. We're going to put it here.
Excellent. Castle upgrades can improve the strengths of our squads, improve our economic efficiency, and a region's defensive capability.
Okay, next.
Botheration. Jero is connecting to us from his war room.
Here we go.
Roliano del Heraldo. You aren't going to tell me they have me facing an architect today?
Princeps Jero. Lovely weather.
In Tenego, it is. Plus, I am surprised you recognize it as such. The desert is greatly underappreciated. Well, let's get on with it. Who is your new scion?
I could ask you the same question. I've disabled the communicatus, which ordinarily allows scions to talk to each other. I'd rather that he not know who you are yet. Your identity needs to stay secret until I can finish my project.
Got it.
Let's move in and take our regions back from Jero's forces. We should act swiftly and press the advantage, while he still underestimates our capabilities. Do you see the destructible wall just ahead? It blocks our path to the next region. Destroy the wall by attacking it directly.
This will be easy. Very easy. Let's take all of you guys, then move you here. They'll take out that without getting touched. Uh-oh, maybe. They get close.
The enemy has entered our territory!
There we go. Alright, let's do this. We got more than enough. Now we're gonna put him into attack mode. What? Really? There we go. I don't know what the deal was with that. Let's do another one. And another. And let's do an upgrade to our warriors again, maybe. Oh, we don't have one for that. Let's upgrade our archers.
Since we've placed 2 upgrades, we've upgraded our castle to level 2.
We
Upgrading the castle allows for us to train more total squads, and makes the towers and castle tougher to destroy. In later missions, it will also unlock additional upgrades and elite squads. Nice. You looted some ore and jewels from that resource cache.
okay.
You are going to be distinctly annoying, I see.
So we got enough to put the rest of
Our
these.
castle has increased in level.
Nice. Let's do some more leveling then. You can go there, home front. Oh, you didn't read that, did you? Okay, so faster move at home, basically. And blacksmith ore production increased. There we go. Got walls. Nice. +5. Guess that's how much per. See that little bar moving? When that gets all the way around, it'll give us another crystal. And this, I guess, just goes up as they mine gold, I guess. Yeah. There's lots of upgrades. I don't know if we get any more in this particular beginning tutorial, but we got plenty of units here to wipe out everything, I think, maybe. If not, we can produce more. We'll have a new slot where we can create some other units. I'm thinking cavalry, although, yeah, they're probably not going to be that useful, but they are good against archers. So yeah. Alright, let's take out this wall. Let's move.
Keep going. Destroy the enemy towers and squads in this region, then capture it with your towers.
Piece of cake. We'll get more gold and more jewels and all that good stuff. Take out this tower. Then we'll have a tower of our own right there where we can put a turret. Did we have any turrets available here? No. Alright. So once that clears...
Oh, well done indeed. This region has been cleared of enemies.
Nice.
Let's capture it. Remember to move a squad next to the tower socket to open it up.
So we still only have access to these three, so yeah. There we go.
You captured my region. I don't even know who you are.
Wouldn't you like to know? With this region captured, we only have one more to take back from Jero, so we can reach his castle.
Now this will create a turret for 3
jewels.
jewels.
Looks as though Jero is going to attack. We can defend our region by spending jewels to build a turret, if one is available to us. Find the turret node in the region we just captured. Touch the turret node and press A.
Already done.
This costs us jewels, but turrets are automatic and powerful. That's it. Turrets provide additional defense to their surrounding area.
Sweet.
Jero's cavalry is closing in. Now our turret will prove its effectiveness.
Don't want them rushing in and getting killed by the cavalry.
The enemy has invaded our territory.
Yeah, you go in. Piece of cake.
The last enemy region is on top of the hill. Let's build up and take it.
All right. Let's get these guys in there. This will be... Those are all archers, so let's... Oh, I really made a mistake here, didn't I? Let's grab... I think that's only art... Oh. Let's see. Yeah, you stay behind. You stay behind. Yeah, you guys go up here and take care of these archers. Then you guys...
Go back. I have high ground.
Careful. Jero's got archers at the top of the ramp.
Nice.
Ranged units shoot further from high ground, so you will have a hard time charging them uphill. I'd recommend gathering a force of at least 5 squads before trying to take them out.
Run. There we go. Hard to micromanage. We did it. Piece of cake. Alright, let's move on before he produces more units here.
Remember to destroy all towers and enemies in a region to capture it.
It's a bit hard to see that. Let's capture all this and make money. And once we tear that one apart, we'll own both of these. Let's take you over here. Grab that stash of money. Now this should open up.
We've routed the enemy. Let's capture the region.
Oh, so yeah, we still only have 3. We'll go with warrior here, and archer here.
Ah, excellent. This region is a multi-socket region. This region has 2 sockets. Once you capture one with a tower, the other will open automatically. Placing a second one will increase your income and make it harder for the enemy to take over.
No, no. You have full ownership over all the regions, which I grant is how business is done. But Zavolto will be displeased.
Let's make one of
I bet he will. All that's left is destroying the enemy castle.
Alright.
Blue Lady, Jero has really lost his fire. Rumor has it that Zavolto is holding his scion as hostage. I'm not sure I believe it because, territories change hands, but families are sacred. Now it's time to remove Jero from his castle and drive him from this place.
Pretty cool.
You've got control of many regions now, so train up a good-sized force of squads and command them to destroy the defense turrets. Then move on to Jero's castle. He'll be training new squads now that his back is against the wall, so watch out.
Alright.
Good luck.
Let's see what they're
Destroy
doing.
Jero's castle so we can seal this victory.
So
Call
we'll
it a
let them
day.
come. We'll move you away, 'cause, yeah. You.
The enemy is nearby.
Alright, let's grab everything and do this. Piece of cake. There we go. We shouldn't need any more. I guess they're gonna attack it anyway. Now we can't build here.
We cannot build towers in the enemy's home region. Let's press on and destroy their castle.
Really? We can destroy their castle right now, but I want to go destroy that. First. So he can't produce any more units. Well, he could build, but he's not. I guess because this is the first tutorial. Then obviously we'll take that and we'll win the match. Awesome. Victory! Yeah, you lose, Jero.
We are victorious.
What do you think of that?
Congratulations! We've destroyed Jero's castle. New to the table, and you're already a competent scion with a bright future.
Damn straight.
What sort of toothless battle were you playing at, Jero?
Princeps Zavolto. I was simply trying to conserve resources.
You bile-swallowing dogfart. You just needed to counter their archers with cavalry, and cavalry with warriors. A child could have held this region.
You see why I disabled the communicatus. Otherwise, they could hear us. But thank the Blue Lady, I was right about you. Well done. Truly. If we didn't have this region and its ferrous magnets, our Titan project would be at a standstill. I just wish they were enough by themselves.
Press A to return to main menu. Victory. What's my score? Far less than what I had before. 400 and something I think last time. I don't care about score because I don't quite understand how that works. There's nothing in the game to tell you what score is or how you get scored points. I don't really know. Might be speed, perhaps. I don't know. But let's end. We did the first one. Victory. And still nobody here. Alright. Brass tactics. So, we did the first campaign. I do think I'm going to go ahead and end it here because I have spent hours trying to get this to work. So this, I guess, will be a lot shorter than normal. I will probably do it again today. I'm not sure. If I do, it'll be Fortnite, probably. This did take a lot of work to set up, but at least next time it shouldn't take me that long because now that I think I've worked out all the issues, I should be able to just pop back in here and start recording or streaming and be good to go. So let me know if you like this Brass Tactics VR, and if not, why? Now don't tell me you don't like it if it's because you don't like RTS games or something. That's not really constructive. But give me some feedback if you liked it, disliked it, or how I did it or didn't do it, and things like that. Awesome. So I guess, how do I exit here? Yes. Interesting. I forgot how to do this. How do I end? I guess. That just selects. Oh, duh. Push a button, dummy. Just like that. Hold it. There we go. Now I gotta get up and go all the way around the room to get to this, to stream, to turn it off. I do hope you enjoyed again, and I will see you next time. I think the home world's loading. Yeah. Steam VR. Alright. And this is not Steam. This is Oculus Rift. I do not own Steam. Or Vive. Alright, let's put these down here. Stay put. Take this off. And again, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.